The verb decir. It's a common verb in Spanish. Decir, decir. Think about it. Hear it. Listen. Decir. It means to say, to tell. Decir. You know? And here are the singular conjugations, the plural conjugations. It's considered an irregular verb. In other words, we need to memorize it. It doesn't follow the pattern like the regular verbs. So this form, yo digo. This one's the second person, tú dices. And here we have usted, which is second person too. But in he and she, él, ella, dice. The we form, the nosotros, is decimos. I'll say it real slow. Decimos, decimos. And then the vosotros form, the form that's used in Spain for the equivalent of you in the plural, y'all, you guys, decís. But the one you're going to hear around here is ustedes dicen, for you guys, you plural. So dicen, and then they, ellos dicen, ellas dicen. Now, one of the difficult things about using the verb decir in a classroom is creating a situation where we can practice using decir. In real life, we use the verb to say, to tell, especially in the past. What did he tell you? What did you say? What did they say? What did I say? Well, I told you this. I told you that, and so on. Those are common things that happen when we communicate with people. But when we learn the verb decir in the present tense, we need to kind of create situations where it helps you create a context to remember. So we'll use the Spanish that we know, the very important basic Spanish we know, to practice things. So we want to say what? We want to say things like in the morning, en la mañana, yo digo, and in the morning I say good morning, buenos días. En la mañana yo digo buenos días. And more examples. We can go through all the things we know how to say. We should be able to say, in the morning I say good morning. In the afternoon I say good afternoon. In the night we say good night. So in the afternoon, en la tarde, o por la tarde, or those are the two ways. We can either say en la tarde, or we can say por la tarde. You'll hear both. En la tarde, yo digo. In the afternoon, en la tarde, yo digo what? Buenas tardes. Buenas. Notice the because it's la tarde. Buenas tardes. So I'm going to say it like a regular. I don't know if he'd even say this in real life, but here we go. En la tarde, yo digo buenas tardes. Now, as I told you, there's other things we learn how to say, right? En la mañana yo digo buenos días. En la tarde yo digo buenas tardes. And finally, en la noche yo digo buenas noches. I'll add a couple more facts about decir because it's worthwhile thinking about this verb. So you know that the verb decir is important. It's the verb to say, to tell. When you speak, and when you communicate with others is important. What did you say? What are you saying? I had said, have you said this? I want you to tell me this. All right, tell her how to do something. These are all the things that you're going to get shown how to say in Spanish over the next couple of years. But here's a good one. So a common one. What do you say? What's up? ¿Qué dices? No? You just say, hey, ¿qué pasa? What's up? ¿Qué dices? So that comes in handy. Okay, I'll end what I'm trying to get across to you about the verb decir with this last thing. So this right here says he says that. Now this is the important of the word that. We often say, well, he says that. Él dice que es estudiante. He says that he is. We don't say he is. Él es estudiante. So he says he's a student. Él dice que es estudiante. He says he's handsome. Él dice que es guapo. He says he's tall. Él dice que es alto. So we could change it to she says that. Ella dice que. I say that. Yo digo que. So the word that is going to be often used when we start learning to maybe possibly having to use in a real life situation the verb decir, to say, to tell. So it'll get more interesting when we start to talk in the past tense.